Everyone should.
Hi, I'm Beach-Koecher. This is my grandma. She's very, very nice. Although this is the picture when she was a little girl. I'm going to tell you some things that are different and the same about my grandma's school and my school. Her school had 1 grade, 8 grades, 1 room, 1 teacher, and there was 5-year-olds with 15-year-olds. And they had to teach different groups of grades in different subjects. At our school, we have 6 grades in different classrooms, and we have different teachers, but my grandma had a tree for a playground, and we play on a play structure. But they didn't have a restroom like we do now. They had an outhouse. It was very stinky and had spider webs all over the place.
Oh, gross.
It was nasty. And kind of cold sometimes.
In the winter.
Where did Grandma live? Where did she go?
I think she grew up in Texas. And they didn't have ballpoint pens. They had fountain pens. They dipped their pens inside the ink, but sometimes the boys would dip their ink in something else. If you were a boy sitting behind a girl, the boy would play a trick. The boy would put the girl's ponytails inside the ink, and they just couldn't get it off. That happened to my grandma once. She had to have her hair all cut off.
Because the ink was really thick and it would be like a dye. Yeah, can you imagine, girls? Our boys wouldn't do that.
No.
Yeah, because we don't have ink. We don't have fountain pens.
I have ink.
Yeah, but do you have fountain pens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
And they had black and white pictures. But now we have colored pictures. They have black and white TVs, but now we have colored TVs.
Yeah.
And they had something different for ice cream sometimes. They had ice flavored. I don't know what they were called. What?
Maybe Mom knows.
Snow cones?
Snow cones, sorry.
I love snow cones.
Sometimes my grandma would get to, when it was snowy, sometimes she would get to make her own snow cone in the snow.
Yeah.
Just,
You just grab snow. The bitter flavored. That's what I'm going to do.
and there's one thing to say. We both had kind of silly lunches.
Was that your grandma's or was that yours?
Actually, neither one of ours. I just looked it up and I just found it, picked it out.
Right.
My mom looked on the website.
That's funny. I thought you made it and took a picture of it. Maybe you should try it.
I don't know how I can make it though.
Then I think it looks like a stick cucumber.
Where's being finished?
No, I know.
Boys.
Questions. What did they used to have for ice cream back then? Sam.
Snow cone. Correct.
How many grades were there in my grandma's school? Jack.
8.
Yes.
Well, I thought that was 5. What? I thought that was 1. What? I thought that was 0. Then it wouldn't be a school, Nico.
Yeah. Well, pretty much my grandma and when she took this picture. It's a guessing question.
Oh.
It's good. But we do know the age they were there, so make a guess.
Max.
5.
No. Sam.
Second grade?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, let's give Mason a hand.
But how come it's in color and not black and white?
Well, they might have taken it now, but
I was gonna get the.
I just took it off the website and they just guessed it was this color.
it kind of looks like a house now, but yours, or maybe, is it part of a church? Because it looks like a steeple.
Yeah.
No, I think it was
But it looks,
I think it was. I don't know what happened to it. I think it's still here.
but one room schoolhouses were, you know, you
Oh,
can tell it's
I-
old, because what is it made out of, Mason?
It's made out of stone.
It's made out of stone. And is this in Texas, honey?
Yeah.
It's in Texas. Well, Mason, you did an excellent job. It's a great,
Texas though.
it's a great poster.
And I think my grandma was about 3. Yes, Jack 3.
Jack, remember you're not living there. You can tell you look like your grandma too. Your grandma.
Yeah.
But you know what I can't believe about Mason? Because this is the first time, and I've been doing this for quite a few years. You could speak without note cards. I was really impressed because that's a hard thing to do. And I am really impressed because that's a really hard thing to do. And you did such a nice job, honey. You really did. He just talked, and it was very interesting. He was knowledgeable about Grandma and the pictures, and you just had a nice way of speaking. It's a wonderful, wonderful job. Now, you may call on two people for a question or a comment.
Sam.
I like the picture of the big Finn and the Joker guy. What's that?
The sandwich, I love that.
Yeah, the same.
Me too. I like the ink trick.
Logan.
I like the ink when they do the ink. I like the ink trick.
Yeah, the ink.
Yeah.
The boys dipping the girls' ponytails in the ink.
That was the wheel.
That was a funny story. Now,
Not funny.
somebody else, was it yesterday that was talking about the outhouse, or was it a couple days ago? Who had that story too about their grandparent?
Me. I think it was
Might have been
not me.
Okay, yes, Morgan, you had a question?
No, but I wanted to.
Can you wait a minute? Okay, Mason, thank you so much. You want to